Hey, what's up? This is Chosen. It is Thursday, January 28th, and in this video, we will be going over the 2x Sacred event coming up this weekend and everything you need to know going on in the raid community currently, so let's get into it. Alrighty, so yeah, like I said, we are getting 2x Sacreds starting tomorrow. Do not take this video as 2x Sacreds being live. You're going to want to make sure you check the eye in game and confirm that the legendary chance for Sacred Shards is 12% before you pull. And then usually they change the aesthetic of the portal. They'll have like a beam shooting up to the sky or something so that you can really see that the event is live. And then also there is a countdown in game. If you go under tournaments, you will see here Champion Chase Tournament, 16 hours and 18 minutes that you see there at the time of me recording the video. When you watch it, it'll be a different time, but that Champion Chase Tournament is basically a pseudo countdown to when the 2x Sacreds is probably going to launch. So 2x events are always a really fun time in the community with lots of people having a chance to get some game-changing, account-changing champions. And down below in a pinned comment, you can see a link to my stream where I am happy to summon viewer shards for anybody who shows up. It's always fun to hang out and pull a bunch of shards and see what we can all get as a community. And then I also want to show you Plarium's announcement here on clarifying the winner of the Community Champion Concept Contest. I guess it is David Fitzsimmons, Fitz.2, with the Duke of Doom concept that you see right here. Definitely amazing. There was lots of amazing submissions. I'll show you a few of those here in a second, but yeah, the way they announced it in game with like the 1, 2, 3 and the different emotes, I had already thought there was a winner, but I guess not. I guess they just announced this as of like an hour ago. You can see they're at 8:30 a.m. and then right now for me it's about 9:30 a.m. So they just recently announced this, but that is the winner. There were multiple worthy ones. That one is definitely super cool. Amazing job there, David, and congrats on the win. And then they did also put out a link to some of the other ones that were in the top 10 and were in consideration for the top 3. So I'll quickly show these as well for those of you that maybe haven't seen these yet. Very, very cool stuff here. I'm a terrible artist, but it's always fun to see things that other people are doing. So this was some of the other concepts that the community came up with and were submitted but didn't quite make the top 3. Now this one really stuck out to me. This is incredible. Like of these ones that didn't make it that I'm showing you here right now, this one's probably my favorite. That is absolutely an amazing concept here. All these are good, but that one really stuck out to me. So here is the ones here in the top 10. And I will also link to that down below in a pinned comment if you want to pull that up and be able to scroll through it. And then just to wrap up the other tournaments and events going on in game, the Ice Golem Tournament has officially started. It looks pretty par for the course. Nothing super crazy. There's no Fragment Summit events. The Iron Brago stuff is over. And some of you are curious, I talked about this in the last video, but some of you are curious on how often these type of events happen. The average is about 6 to 7 weeks. So we'll probably see another Fusion event or Fragment Summit event coming up in about a month and a half. Sometimes it is sooner than that. Sometimes it's a little bit longer than that. It just kind of depends. But yeah, nothing super worth going after here. The rewards on the right is just an epic book. There's no void shard or legendary book or anything. So the golem is typically the easiest opportunity to win the relentless gear because it's the least grinded dungeon by endgame players. So that's really the only calling card to take notice of here. But if you want to skip the Ice Golem Tournament, I can't blame you for that one. And there's also a champion training tournament going on here for the next few days. This one's at least you get core hammers for being up in the top 10, which is always good to stockpile those core hammers to be able to forge yourself some swift parry after saving up a bunch of rank, rarity type stuff in the forge to craft a good swift parry set. So we're taking note of maybe trying to get in the top 10 because it's never a bad idea to train your champions anyway. And the rewards are a little bit better with the epic book, and then on top of that you get the 2 void shards. But champion training tournaments are a grind and it takes a lot to finish up and complete all those points. And then we are also going to be getting this classic arena takedown. You can see here the little subtext using teams comprised of champions from a single faction in battle. And yesterday live on stream, I did do a poll trying to find out what was going to be the most common choice of the player base in terms of making a decision on which faction to build the mono arena team, and the clear answer was the High Elves, and that's not shocking. Because of Arbiter, which people are going to have from completing the missions that have been playing the game for a while, and Arbiter is an amazing champion to build around in terms of putting an arena team together, but also they have lots of other good champions: Lysandra, Shiramani, Royal Guard, Tyrell, Apothecary, a lot of people starting with Elaine. So yeah, not surprising that High Elves was going to be the winner in terms of the most commonly used faction. But we can't pull this up and take a look at everything, which I really dislike. I wish you could at least pull it up and see what the rewards are going to be and see what the structure is going to be. I don't know what would be the disadvantage of that. So I wish they would at least let us see what is going on in the tournament before it launches. But anyway, so I don't know if it's going to be worth the trouble of moving around gear or leveling up champions or building a specific team around this event. I don't know because I can't see the structure, but I will definitely keep you guys up to date on that. And then, like I said a little bit ago about the Champion Chase tournament, that is going to be coinciding with the launch of the 2X Sacreds. And again, we can't see the structure of this either to know if it's going to be something worth chasing or not yet. Then as far as events going on right now, it is just going to be Dungeon Divers, and you've got about 3.5 days left on that. So this does coincide with the Golem Tournament. So if you're going to be grinding the Golem, not a bad opportunity to double dip on your rewards here. And it's probably a good idea to at least make sure you get to 1900. You guys know I love to collect core hammers over time so that you can slowly work towards a good swift parry set, because if you're not playing in platinum, that is your only source of getting one of the more powerful sets in the game. So I would at least try to get to the 1900 here in the next 3 days or so, and then if you are going to be grinding hard in the Golem or something, at least you do get a void shard here at the end of this one. Now we can head on into the shop and see if there is anything worth going over today. Okay, so I did hit level 90 recently, so it's throwing the level 90 pack at me. Just in case some of you are curious about some of these higher level packs, I will plug this in and see what kind of value this brings to the table here. So we've got the energy, silver, and 3,000 gems. And then it'd be 9, 3, and 2 on the shards. Okay, so 1.7. Yeah, I thought I remembered these being a lot better than this. Like the level 10, level 20, level 30 packs. I think they kind of tend to get worse with the end game. That there's no way that's $100 of value. That would need to be a lot better. A 1.7 at $100 is going to be a hard pass from me on that. Special progress pack. Let's go 70. Clear the rest of the stuff, and we're gonna go 2.5. Okay, and then energy of 4,000, and gems of 2,000, and 30 energy refills. 1.75 again. $70 at a 1.75 is going to be a pass. The monthly pack grades out as a 2.45 if you are curious. The mini mix, nope, and the immortal $15 for 5-star immortal gear is going to be a pass as well. So unfortunately, nothing that I'm seeing in the shop is really worth a recommendation other than the monthly pack, but you've actually got to make that decision pretty soon here because we've only got about 3.5 days left to before the new month is going to roll over. We head on into the February, and then the monthly pack will reset. So yeah, that's gonna mostly do it for what I wanted to cover in this video, getting you all caught up on what is going on in Raid currently. And if you're watching this video right when it came out, down below in a pinned comment, I will link to my stream where I'll be live for the next few hours, just hanging out with people and playing some raids. So good luck this weekend on the 2X Sacreds. I hope to see you around on stream, pulling some viewer shards with us. And in terms of my most wanted champion, from a non-void / sacred shard, it's going to be Mashaled. That is definitely who I am still after as my most wanted non-void legendary. So yeah, that's gonna do it. As always, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.